I am so proud to be here along with so many of my colleagues who know the power of culture and the arts, understand its importance, and who have signed on to a very historic letter, a letter to the mayor, asking for $40 million for the budget for the Department of Cultural Affairs so that we can make sure that our community-based nonprofit cultural organizations in every neighborhood in the city of New York receive the funding they deserve.
We are hitting record numbers every year, 58 million visitors to New York every single year, and that number continues to go up. And why are they coming to New York? Well, it's because of our phenomenal cultural institutions and what they have to offer.
This is the economic driver and backbone of New York City. We are the individuals that put people in the beds of our hotels. We are why people are taking taxis. We are why people are flying into New York City. We are why people are traveling all over to eat in our restaurants and go to the outer boroughs. We are what makes New York what it is today.
We want to make sure that the arts are in the lives of every single New Yorker, regardless of immigration status, regardless of race, ethnicity, sexual orientation, gender identity. Every single New Yorker has to have arts in their life.
We have an obligation in every borough, in every corner of every part of this city to make sure the arts and culture are in the lives of our next generation.
This is New York right here. And when it comes to our cultures and our arts, I know what art done for me when I was growing up. I know being in schools and going to museums and just having programs allowing me to draw, explore Crayola and everything else. And if it wasn't for the arts, I couldn't wear a jacket like this.
Not everybody, of course, as you know, has the same access to culture. So an investment by the city in the cultural organizations will go a long way to bridging, I believe, cultural equity and social injustice across the 5 boroughs.
Culture and arts are critical parts of our society. Without culture and arts, we are like bodies without souls, without spirits.
My life changed because of the arts. I might not even be alive if it weren't for the arts. As much as I have performed and I know that no one will die if I do a bad show, I know that I've changed many lives because of a good show.
Our cultural institutions change lives, they build communities, and they keep our economy going.
This beautiful mosaic of a city, the example stands behind us. Our culture is the same. It's a beautiful mosaic. It's very diverse. It's very extraordinary, and it would not be so if we didn't have so many different things mixed in the stew. The gumbo that is New York is the most delicious in the world.
That's right.
People come from all over the world to come here to experience us.
Operational costs have risen for all our culturals. They can't do their job of representing and bringing in our children, all of us, our family, our friends, if they can't get extra funding.
What we do as cultural organizations, we serve and inspire the public. And what we are asking is that the city serve and inspire the cultural organizations that need the public support.
Our lifestyles change each and every day, but our culture is who we are. And throughout the city of New York, when you go around and see all these beautiful structures and all these programs, it's the testimony of who we are. So Mayor de Blasio, the administration, we are partners with you to make sure that we continue the culture in the city of New York.
We are going to continue to raise all voices. We're going to continue to make sure that culture remains the foundation and what makes New York City the flyest, the sexiest, the swaggest, the best borough, the best city in the entire world.